75 years of serving you at WBRC, and part of being on your side is our education franchise, What's Right with Our Schools, taking you into the classrooms and schools across Central Alabama. Let's see what we can find. Boxes and boxes of tapes. I've already got the bunker pants on and I'm getting ready to put on the turnout jacket. And they tell me once I'm all suited up, this is the equivalent of about 30 pounds. Kathleen Battle, Jesse Norman, or perhaps Luciano Pavarotti come to mind. What's Right with Our Schools started around 1997.
This has been like a dream of mine since I was a kid. I remember drawing pictures in kindergarten, just want to be a firefighter.
I wanted to give amazing students and teachers a spotlight beyond the 20 to 30 second voiceover and really tell their stories. What's right, because at the time it seemed the headlines mostly shined a light on what was wrong and missed stories like Birmingham's Miracle Mullins, a Down syndrome baby who doctors thought would never even survive her birth, but her parents and her teachers helped her to find her stride. And at last check, she is still amazing teachers, adding 5 plus 10.
15.
Good job.
But this time, the school is named after her.
Molecules. Move in from an area of
High concentration to low concentration.
It is not like any middle school science class we've ever seen before. Dr. Jason Dunning, born through in vitro fertilization at UAB, one of the first in Alabama, and grew up to become a teacher, getting countless students excited about science. And the Tuscaloosa County student who dreams of exploring space. NASA chose Vanessa Rapani to name the Mars helicopter, which made the first chopper flight on another planet.
My goal was to come up with a name that answered the question, how? How is it possible to do something as incredible as study another planet from all the way back here on Earth? And I thought ingenuity encompassed the creativity and intelligence it takes to do that.
Plus, the first 100% graduation rate for a rural county school. Locust Fort Principal Tommy Smitherman told us how teachers and staff wouldn't let their students drop out or give up, knowing that diploma would change the trajectory of their lives.
And some of our kids come from home lives that just break your heart. And you thought that maybe, I always thought I had a tough childhood growing up until I met some of these kids.
A number of state superintendents of education have come and gone since we started.
Do you ever say, oh, I'm not going to take the stairs today?
But Dr. Joe Morton stands out, fighting for more funding for programs like the Alabama Reading Initiative and its math counterpart, AMSTI, when teachers in other states and other countries were coming to Alabama to learn more about them. He sat down with me on his last day in office in 2012.
One thing you'd think that Germany had figured out, and that'd be math and science, but they were trying to figure out how to do it better and thought we had basically the worldwide model right here in Alabama that we had developed. And then what an honor that is, and to then say, but we only have it in half our schools. We don't get enough money to put it in all of our schools.
And the winning Winona Lady Dragons let me shoot a few baskets with them. While their coach, Emmanuel Bell, showed off their many championship rings. He was the real champion, fighting cancer and fighting for them, always making sure he took hundreds of his students on college visits, securing scholarships to help them have a better life. While he's passed on now, we will never forget him. Plus,
2 magnets are so far holding 6 washers.
Ashley Lehman will now have a bigger audience outside of her classroom at Irondale Middle. The teaching channel will broadcast her for a series of lessons to demonstrate to the nation modular learning. And the nearly 200 West End Academy dads who showed up to read to children to demonstrate how important literacy is. It's just a small sample of the many thousands of stories highlighting the achievements of teachers and students over the last more than 25 years. Thank you, Alabama. We're not done yet.
Remember, we want to know what's happening at your school, so write us here at the station at...
You just keep on amazing us. You are what's right with our schools. Sarah Verser, WBRC Fox 6 News on your side.
Jump.